Hey team, it's Warwick here with Tuesday Tips, and I'm coming at you with my #1 thing to never, ever, ever do on LinkedIn. So sit tight, I'm going to tell you what it is. Now, if you're in the middle of an interview process, I'm begging you, please do not send a connection request to the person that's interviewing you. Now listen, hang on, hear me out. The interviewer is still evaluating your suitability as a candidate. They're still assessing your application. Maybe they're not sure if you're the right person for the job. You sending a connection request can be a little bit off-putting, can be a little bit awkward if they're not quite sure about whether you're right for the role. I've had people send me connection requests the minute they've hit the lobby, and I find it a little bit off-putting and a little bit weird, to be honest. And another reason you don't want to send a connection request is they may be terrible people, awful. The company may end up being completely misaligned with your values. The interview process may be awful. They may never call you again. Just because you've met them face to face, unfortunately, doesn't mean in this day and age that you will get the courtesy of a rejection letter or a no, or in fact any updates on what's happening with the interview process. I mean, what the hell? And I definitely don't want to know people like that on LinkedIn. It's a little bit like dating, right? So flirt a little, give them a little wink by checking out their profile. They'll see that you've actually looked into them, and I find that great. I find if somebody hasn't looked at my profile and I meet them, I'm a little bit, have you done your research? But if they have, I get that little notification who's checked out my profile, and I think, okay, you're on the ball, we're getting acquainted, not ready to commit yet, but we're on our way. If you save the connection request until the end of the interview process, until it's concluded, you will end up, it's a really nice way to conclude the interview, to reach out to the people that you've met and say, thank you, I really enjoyed meeting you through the interview process. And while unfortunately I wasn't successful on this occasion, if anything suitable comes up in the future, please, don't hesitate to get in touch. And it's a lovely way to conclude the interview, very professional, and will make your application and your experience more memorable for the people that you've met. And you'll feel better about yourself as well. So that's my tip. What do you think? Am I way off, or have I got a point? Would love to know what you think. Please comment below and share, like usual stuff. Check out my blog, accountmanager.tips, and you can find me on the social media platform of your choice at Warwick A. Brown. I will catch you next time. Bye.